Hello, my name is Ollie Ecom and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about winning products. So I'm going to take you through my method on finding a winning product and the way I find it and sort of the few bits that I have as a tick sheet that basically allows us to find the winning product without having to go through every single product that's on AliExpress. So I am going to be using AliExpress for this. So let me just go into this. So I've already found the product. Now I'm going to take you through the way I found this. This was something I found today. It took me 5 minutes, literally. So the way that I find a product basically is I will look for something which can be priced around sort of $50 to $70 that's going to cost 30 to 40. So it gives you that $30 or £30 of profit margin within that, which is ideal because that gives you £30 or $30 of ad spend per day, and then you only have to sell one product to break even. That's the ideal, but there's obviously certain things to do. So as you can see on the screen, I've gone with an electronic doorbell. Now the way I went about finding this is I just sort of typed in different things and your brain just sort of goes from one thing to the other. I started off with looking at backpacks, then I went to electric skateboards, and then the next thing that popped into my head was a doorbell camera. But as you can see on the screen right now, there's plenty of choice. Now I have got the Aberlo app installed, so I would really recommend getting that. That allows you to see which ones do e-packet and which ones don't. Now, as you can see on here, there's absolutely loads of them. So what you want to do to start off with is you want to go to ships from, and you want to click United States. And then this is going to tell you which ones are shipping directly from the United States, which is then going to allow you to ship probably with a maximum of 2 weeks, before it gets to your customer. Now I've seen some of them, and one of the ones I'm actually selling currently is an item which takes, I think it's a maximum of 5 days to get from the fulfillment center in the US over to the customer's house from point of order, which is fantastic. So this one here, I've actually already got this one up. Now, what you want to do, you want to make sure it's got e-packet once you've got the Aberlo app. Now, at the moment, I think this sort of 35-day processing time is all broke, because even the one I'm currently using, which is a 1-day processing time, says this, which is a bit strange. I'm not sure what that is. And then it's got a price of $36.43 to $36.97. It says it's discounted, it's got £23 off, so that'll be an interesting thing. Now, an interesting thing on here is they've only sold one, which is quite strange. It's very rare to find something that's shipped from the US, which only got one. And then what I've basically done, I've gone into it, I looked at it, it's got some other places it ships from as well. So it ships from China, it ships from Russia, Spain and France. So Spain and France are going to be really good. I'd probably use the French one to then ship to the United Kingdom and a few places over Europe that speak English. And then I'd use China to ship to Australia. And then you've got sort of 3 points of contact. And then obviously you've got the United States to do the USA, and you've also got Canada there as well. So what I'd ideally do to start off with this is I'd ship it straight from the US to the US. This is going to give you a great testing period, and you're going to know straight away whether this is going to be a product people are going to go with. So obviously we all know about Ring, the doorbell that Amazon own. So over here, I've just typed in Wi-Fi doorbell into Google. Obviously the first ones that come up are sort of the Ring ones, the ones on Amazon. Now the Ring doorbell is £89 in the UK. There's other ones on here for sort of $25.99. To be honest, 25 quid for a Wi-Fi doorbell, I wouldn't trust. But sort of £89 is probably what you'd expect to pay. So that in dollars is about, I think that's probably going to be about $98. I'll pop it up here, whatever it is. So we've come into here, you've got £36, and I'd probably look to put this product up for $79.99, so that you've got sort of almost you're ahead of the competition. Ring's a very well-known company. Amazon own it. It's going to be quick delivery, so you want that difference between, okay, hang on a minute, this product is £15 cheaper. It's going to take a week to get here. but it seems pretty legit because it's got a really great website. So that's the sort of first thing you're going to do with that. You're going to look at this, you're going to make sure that the product pictures are good, because you're going to need these to start with, unless you're going to be sending them off to a photographer. And then also obviously calculate the shipping cost as well. So it's only £6, it's pretty reasonable. And then there's plenty of different information as you start scrolling down, all about the app it uses, the Wi-Fi stuff, and what it comes with and what it doesn't come with. What I would do if I was putting this into my store is where you've got the box with video doorbell version 7 written on it, I would use Photoshop to put my own logo on there. Because when the customer gets the actual product, it's going to say video doorbell version 7, but they're not going to make a difference. But on your website, that's going to build a slight bit more trust, which is perfect. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Facebook. As you can see, this is my Facebook. Probably quite a lot of it's blurred or taken out. I'm just going to remove this bit here. And what I've done is I've basically typed in Wi-Fi doorbell. If I can go back, let's have a look. I typed in Wi-Fi doorbell, and this is going to see if anyone else is selling Wi-Fi doorbells with Facebook ads. So it looks like there's a few things on here, but to be honest with you, nothing that's sort of jumping out at me. If we sort by most viewed, we'll probably see, okay, so you've got a Wi-Fi doorbell camera. This is free worldwide shipping. This is definitely going to be a dropshipping product. Same with this one here, with sort of 32,000 views and 19,000 views. These were, so 3rd of July 2019. I can't imagine that one's running anymore. And then this one was 26th of April. So let's just click into this and see what this Facebook ad looks like. Yeah, so it looks like a pretty decent Facebook ad. I'd probably jazz it up a bit more. They've put a watermark over it, which is very clever. I would recommend doing this. Probably not as big as that, because that is actually really annoying. But maybe one just up in the corner, or the odd bit, which has your branding on it as well, so nobody can steal it. But to be honest, this looks like a product that I would probably drop ship. I'm not going to, because I've got other ones on the go. But you are more than welcome to use this. I will leave the links down below. So if you're the first one on here, maybe this is one for you. So yeah, it's just a case now really of deciding how you wanted to do it. I obviously don't live in the US, so if you're going to ship to the US, I have a friend that lives in the USA who I do actually, when I started one of my products, I sent it to him. I just said, look, can I test this, see how long it takes to get to you? Sent it to him, he can keep the product, it doesn't bother me. It was about £15, I think. So that's something I'd recommend doing. Always test your product out. Make sure there's sort of $20 at least in it. So you've got then $20 of ad spend to spend per product. So if you sell one product in one day and you spend £20 on ad spend, you're even. Obviously, ideally you want more than that, but you don't want to price it as a hell of a lot of money. And then as we go back over to here, you can see that we've actually, there's some pretty decent product photos on here. I would probably edit these slightly because it's got, no capitals here or anything. So I'd probably take this and then maybe put my own branding on it, add my own logo to it, and then, but this looks like a really good product. It doesn't take long at all to find. There's loads and loads of product on AliExpress. So yeah, I mean, if you've got any questions about this, do drop them down in the comments section. But this is how I go about finding my winning products for my stores. Obviously, it's something that will come over time. So yeah. But yeah, drop a comment down below. Make sure you like. Be sure to subscribe and press that little notification button as well, so you get notified when I upload. Thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.